Hey there, folks. I want to tell you a story that comes out of my book Dreamland that is about the place where I am at the moment, which is the Calneva Casino in downtown Reno. This place has an important role in the spread of black tar heroin across the country by these guys from Nayarit that I wrote about. Turns out the guy that I learned a lot of this from, I call him the man in the book. If you read the book, you know, he's the guy I called the man. He was an inveterate gambler as well as a heroin addict and dealer. And he spent a lot of time in Reno. He spent a lot of time in this casino. And here he met a dealer, a blackjack dealer, who he was selling heroin to. This guy was strung out. And this fellow told him, you know, you need to go to Columbus, Ohio with this heroin you're bringing. This is the most powerful, best heroin I've ever had. And I could tell you there's nothing like it in Columbus, Ohio. I got an uncle out here who's also addicted. He'll show you around. You go out there, you would make a killing. So the guy, the man as I call him, never forgot that. And a year or two later, he takes this black tar heroin and a few drivers and he goes to Columbus, Ohio. And sure enough, he makes, in his word, a killing, literally and figuratively, frankly. Just as the OxyContin and the prescribing of opioids is really taken off, all these folks are looking for something really cheap, just as potent, and they find it in his black tar heroin. From there, he sees this huge market opening up across the Midwest due to this wanton prescribing of opioid painkillers. He begins to follow the pills. He goes to Nashville, Charlotte, Cincinnati. Soon, everybody in Nayarit figures out there's Columbus, Ohio, this place many of them never heard of. And it's a place where there's a huge new market for heroin because of the opioids. And they begin to come. And they just flood Columbus with heroin, and pretty soon they're going to other states too. Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Charlotte, North Carolina, South Carolina. I just get fascinated by these kinds of stories because it all boils down to personalities, little connections that at the time don't mean anything and later turn into kind of historic moments. This is my conception of how the drug underworld works in America. It's like one guy saying, hey, you should do this. And another guy goes, oh, okay, maybe I'll do that. And he does that. And pretty soon you've got a brand new market. It's exactly what happened. And that's what really paved the way for all that heroin coming out of Nayarit to go through the Midwest where nobody had ever been before with black tar heroin. All has to do with this meeting right here in the Calneva Casino. Finally got to be able to come into the Calneva Casino. I don't gamble, but I want to be able to tell everybody, hey, I've been to this historic spot. So here I am. See ya.